Hello everyone, my name is Nick. Today we're going to be making a chicken recipe that I found on the internet called chicken chips. And for it, all you need is some olive oil, salt, pepper, and the chicken. So, I've already put olive oil, some pepper, and instead of salt, I'm using Everglades seasoning. But those three are already all mixed together in the bowl. Now, for this, you're supposed to cut the chicken into strips. Now, I am wearing gloves because, one, this is raw chicken. And I did go ahead and thaw it out beforehand. So you just cut it into small strips. Yeah, should be good enough for that one. Or not. Yeah, good enough for me. And I'm going to go ahead. I've already coated the pan in foil. We're just going to lay the strips down on it. Now this is part of a 3-pound bag of chicken. And it does help making sure that your knife is nice and sharp. And try not to stab yourself with it. I have cut myself with this knife once. And it is also the last time I'm ever going to try carving turkey with a regular knife. I'll use an electric carving knife instead. But the knife had also just been fully sharpened and I didn't even feel it cut me. I just looked down and saw the blood. Not a good sign, ever. Put that chunk off. Alright. And this piece is going to be way too big for that pan, so I'm just going to throw it in a little plastic bag. I'll make do with that later on. And finish up this last piece of chicken breast. Now, the recipe itself just calls for those few ingredients I mentioned earlier. But, partly through baking this, I am going to add some Alfredo sauce to it, just to see how it tastes. I mean, if you never experiment, how will you know? Alright. So, that's done. I do not need those gloves anymore for that. Put that in the sink. Now, this olive oil mixture, I'm just going to spray it along all the chicken. And I need more olive oil. Not much more, but enough that I can finish the last couple pieces. Alright, now we're going to bake the chicken at 392 degrees for 10 minutes. Timer 10. Okay, and when we come back, it'll be taken out, putting some of the Alfredo sauce on it, flipping all the pieces, well, after I flip the pieces, then it'll be another 5 more minutes. It just went off, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the oven. Make sure to wear some type of oven mitts or something like that. I'm going to pour some of this juice off. No, actually I'm going to leave the juice in there for right now. Tongs. I'm going to flip each piece of chicken. So now, I'm just going to dip this in here. I'm not going to do all of it because probably shouldn't scrape that off in there, but it's only going to be me eating it. Now I'm going to go ahead, use these oven mitts. Throw it back in there. 5-minute timer. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I went ahead and left the chicken in for a few extra minutes, so let's go ahead and take that out. Make sure to use your oven mitts, so that way you don't burn the living daylights out of yourself. The Alfredo on it could be a little bit more well done, but it is what it is. Close that up and turn off the oven, because you don't want to leave that running. Now, I'm just going to move this like this. I'm going to go ahead and get out something that I can set the chicken on. Take it out piece by piece. Now I just gotta let it cool a little bit, and then I'm going to take a bite out of one. So let's see. Let's go with this piece right here, and it is very hot. It's definitely done. Could be a little bit more crispier, but it tastes good. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care and we'll see you then.